This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Bengals at home. The jungle is rocking. The Bucs, the visitors. And off we go from Cincinnati. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Second down, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and 11 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Dixon's punt on the way. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Jamar Chase, Mike, when you look across the league, not only clearly one of the best wide receivers, I think for what it's worth, he's one of the best all-around players in the entire league. And what was a difficult season just a year ago for Cincinnati, the injury to Joe Burrow, some of the lineup changes, didn't really matter who was behind center. Jamar Chase continues to be one of the top receivers in all of football.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
I think Brown is like the perfect back for this Bengals system. He's a strong runner, and listen, he might not get the volume of touches. We know Cincy really likes to air it out, and hard to blame him. But he can be just as dangerous in the passing game. So while he can get the tough yards inside,
this is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
well, you work all summer with this game in mind. You've run through it 1,000 times in your head. But I can guarantee you this, Mike. As a quarterback, it never turns out like this. I mean, a bad throw on the very first possession, that's one thing. But to have it turned around and taken back for a touchdown, that's just a brutal way to start your season.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Brown. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Burrow here on second down. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a Cincinnati first down. They go play action for Burrow. forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Here we go. Josh.
Now Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that pass reeled in with one hand. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, sometimes after a quarterback throws a pick, Mike, they can come out the next drive a little more hesitant. But what does this guy do? He goes right back at him, gives his guy a chance, and this time it pays off because it's his guy making the big play.
Burrow from out of the gun here. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
So you're thinking after they took the loss on third down, you say, all right, they've made what should have been an easy attempt, a little bit more difficult, but he's able to step up there, cool, calm, collected, knocks it through. Really well done.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he'll get about 5 past the... From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the handoff, it's Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That's Ibuka in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He's ripped down at the end. Looked like a face mask indeed. The flags are thrown. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
2nd and 11. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. He can be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuffed behind the line for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers go out to a 10-3 lead.
Nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in. Knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Now, faking the give. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Now, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To throw is Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Chase. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Here's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. Burrow to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Burrow. But we tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll find McMillan here. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 3. That's Bucs in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's Bucs in motion. They'll try and run for it. And they will stop him short of the marker. But there is a flag here. If this is on the offense, this will be declined. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Now he'll run it. Perhaps he waited a little too long before committing to that run. He's going to wind up gaining only a yard.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Mayfield. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They send Godwin in motion. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. A give. This is Irving. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. They hand it off to Pierce. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's Bucs in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them and will bring up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
3rd and 7. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. That's Bucs in motion. Throwing is Baker. On the run to the right. He'll get that complete to Bucs. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
On first down, here's Irving. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The rookie from Texas A&M, there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. McMillan comes in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. and a new set of downs.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here's Mayfield. First down throw there is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Second down throw for Mayfield. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Bengals have got it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end. The fumble recovery. And the great return. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Baker to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He goes down. They got him. Jonathan Allen taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Here's Brown. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Piron. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll work this out wide to P-Rock. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's P-Rock. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is second and 6. Now, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got a man. That's McMillan. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run with Irving. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. It's Otten in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's Bucs, complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A run out of the gun with Pierce. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. McMillan, the man in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. And this one online, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So now they'll pitch it out here. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Here's Burrow. This one caught by Chase.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Finding space at the 40. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now, Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. On play action, Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Baker going to give it to Irving. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. The punt team out there for the second time, and that kicks away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 1-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down. Now it's P-Run. And the defense signaling safety here, but the official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's taken in by the running back, P-Ron. Come to the line for second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll work this out wide to P-Ron. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Burrow. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Second down, Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. To throw is Burrow. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. To the left side, caught by Chase. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, It doesn't get much bigger than this.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Burrow. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bucs have it. Past midfield. Still on the move.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the